All right, today we're going to talk about circle measurements and just relationships between the radius, diameter, and circumference. So, if you look at your picture, I'm putting it in pictures and I'm also putting in words. When I have a radius, we know that is one endpoint on the circle, one endpoint on the center. Okay, we know the diameter is 1 point on the or 2 points on the circle, and it has to go through the center. So if you notice that this is a radius and this is a radius, I have two radii, and together that makes a diameter. Okay, so if I give you the measurement of a radius, let's say it's 1. Okay, 1 inch. You can find out the diameter because this would be 1, this would be 1. I can add, okay? Or to go faster, I can multiply. So the radius is 2, radius to the diameter, I'm multiplying by 2. Okay, the diameter is 2 times the size of a radius. Now, if I'm going from, sorry, it's so shaky. If I'm going from diameter to circumference, you're going to have to just kind of imagine. I told you that it's 3 times. Each one of these would be a diameter. So this would be a diameter, this would be a diameter, and this would be a diameter. So if I'm going through it, I can add them all, or again, I can multiply. And remember, when I'm multiplying, the reverse operation or the undoing of multiplication is division. So we are multiplying and dividing on this, okay? All right, so I made a little chart and we have to fill it in, okay? This is not hard. It might take a little minute, but it's not hard, okay? So start over here. And actually, there. Okay, so now you see that there's 5 quote-unquote problems. Okay, so my radius is 2 inches. It does not matter if it's feet, yards, miles, centimeters, meters, millimeters, kilometers. The unit does not matter, it's the number, okay? So 2 inches, how much would my diameter be? Well, 2 inches, so this would be 2, this would be 2. That would be 4. So it's 2 times 4, 2 times 2 equals 4 inches. Okay, my diameter is 4. Okay, remember this little dot means multiplication. It's really hard to see, but oops, it's there. All right, so then I'm at my diameter and I need to go to my circumference. Well, I have 4. I know I'm going to have to multiply. And I'm thinking 4, 4, 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is another way of saying 4 times 3 is 12 inches. Yes, you need to have the labeling of the unit. Okay? Until you get the hang of this, I would go ahead and just write times 3 times 2 on each one. All right, now the next 2 are going to be tricky because we got to work backwards. Okay, this time I don't give you the radius. This time I'm giving you the diameter. So let's go ahead and find the circumference because we know what to do on that one. I multiplied by 3 up here because it would be 8 plus 8 plus 8, which is the same as 8 times 3, which is 24. Okay, but in order to find the radius from the diameter, I'm not multiplying. The reverse would be division. So I've got 8 here. I need to know what just this little piece is. So I'm not going to multiply by 2. I'm going to divide by 2. Okay, so 8 divided by 2 is 4. All right. So when I'm going diameter to radius, I'm dividing by 2. Okay, so now let's figure out what, this one I'm going circumference. I give you the circumference. I know when I go from diameter to circumference, I multiply. So if I'm going circumference to diameter, I'm going to have to do the opposite, which is divide by 3. So 48 divided by 3. I'm going to have to do that over here. Okay, so the answer is 16 inches. And we just did this. So remember, we divided by 2. We broke it into 2 pieces. So 16 divided by 2 is 18. Notice that we did not, take 48 divided by 6 or divided by 5, okay? You can't go from circumference to radius. You have to stop at diameter. All right, I have 2 more for you. I want you to go ahead and pause right now, figure them out, and then play the video to check your work. I'm going to go ahead and give you the answers now. From 10, a diameter of 10, so 10 times 3 is going to be 30 inches. And 10 divided by 2 is 5 inches. 9, this would be divided by 3, is 3 inches. And this would be 3 divided by 2, which you can do, okay? If this is your circle, and this together is 3, you have 1 and 1, and then I have 1 I need to break apart, so it's 0.5, 0.5. So it's 1.5. All right, go ahead and get these into your notes.